Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Why don't you love me like I know you could?
All right, if you're watching the video, the streaming video from in the studio live here today, you see an empty seat. It's a very sad feeling because the seat is empty. But the good news is Kelly's on the phone. Kelli Hart. Good morning, Kelli. How you doing? The effervescent.
Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Where are you? How come you couldn't come in here today?
Well, I am on my way to St. Pete for the day, so I still have the opportunity to call in, but I'm going down for the Grand Prix.
What are you going there for?
For the Grand Prix.
Oh, the Grand Prix.
For the Indy, yes.
Oh, okay.
Which I know nothing about, so after today I'll know a little more. But
At least you know how to pronounce it. We had a guest once who didn't know how to pronounce it.
they did what they say.
Pricks?
No, they didn't.
I swear to you, they did.
Well, yeah, so, okay, I'm a little bit ahead of that person.
Yes, you're a little bit ahead. Hey, by the way, we loved the article about Quebec. That was so awesome.
Thanks. Well, last time I was there, I got to talk a little bit about it, but I didn't want to say everything, obviously, because I knew I was going to be writing a story for this issue. So I'm glad that you read it and you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I could have written a ton more about it. It was just so exciting, but I think I covered everything as good as I possibly can. You really have to go there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, and I had been there. I think that's why I loved it even more. But you know what I've never done? I've never been there in winter. And so it was really the photographs. I love that part also because I could look at the photo. I mean, it looks like a place I want to go in winter for sure.
Well, you do, and because it's not just winter, but it's the winter festival. I mean, the carnival is what they're famous for. So not only is it beautiful and it looks like a postcard and it's gorgeous in winter, but all of the festivities that go along with celebrating their winter make it worthwhile. It was a lot of fun. So I'm just very thankful, really forever thankful to the tourism division for allowing me to come out and just making that opportunity possible. They really took care of me. From the minute I got off the plane, they had so many activities lined up for us, and I'm very thankful.
Yeah. Do you know we have like sister cities to Ocala? We have an official city to Ocala in. Is it in Ireland? Where's the official city? The sister city.
The sister city, I thought, isn't it in Scotland somewhere? Don't they come over from Scotland?
Yeah, maybe it is. But have you ever heard people refer to Boone, North Carolina as another sister city to Ocala?
Oh no, I've never heard that.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just wondering what cities we consider our sister city, but there is one official one, right?
I would assume so.
Let me look it up real quick. I'm going to look it up.
Okay.
Well, that would be another assignment. You have to go to the sister city.
Oh, I would love that. Maybe we could swap out. Someone from there could come here and do my life for a week, and I'll go there and do theirs.
Yeah, because you remember what it was? Oh gosh, it was the fire department. Yeah, they had sent representatives from the fire department. Oh, Robin knows. What was the sister city, Robin?
Newbridge, Ireland.
Newbridge, Ireland.
Ireland, okay.
Yeah. So
did they do that? They swapped places for a little while?
Yeah, their fire department came over here. Ours went over there, and there's some kind of a plaque. There's a plaque over there, and I assume there's one over here somewhere to say that.
Well, if they want to send me to Ireland, I'll go.
Well, this is a good time.
I would not have a problem with that.
Why are you going to the Grand Prix?
I was invited, and I've never been, so you know me.
Huh. And where is the Grand Prix?
St. Pete.
Oh, I know, but where in St. Pete?
Where is St. Pete? I'm asking. Downtown St. Pete.
Downtown. So it's in a racetrack or on the road? Where is it?
No, it's on the road. So yeah, they're actually on the road.
I didn't know that.
That sounds exciting.
Well, you better get a seat far away from the sidewalk. That sounds dangerous.
I'm sure that we'll be perfectly safe. I'll be able to come back and tell you all about it.
And what kind of
chance to read the article this month about, we had talked last time I was there, we were talking about going to city council and talking about this whole debacle with the vagina monologues and.
Oh, you want to talk about that? Yeah, but
yeah.
I thought we were over that.
Able to follow up.
Okay.
Well, we are, but I was able to follow up, which the timing of it was really perfect because I was able to kind of spell out what had happened and then follow up so that people that maybe were unaware of what happened inside of the city council meeting will have a better understanding of that. Which, by the way, I was there that day, and I really have to commend everybody that got up and spoke, regardless of what their issue was or their stance on it. I think everybody did such a great job that particular day of saying their piece and doing it with a lot of tact. So we should be very proud of our city and the fact that they were able to exercise their rights but still do it in a respectful way.
Really. Were you one of the players? Were you one of the players?
I was there that day. I did not speak, but of course, I was there to support Matt and to support Pace Center for Girls, and because I have a role in the vagina monologues, of course, I wanted to be there to make sure that the show would go on.
Well,
but I didn't feel that I had to speak on that particular case.
But I mean, you
got up and spoke.
Well, has the show happened yet, or am I wrong?
No, it's March 18th.
Oh, March 18th. Okay. Oh, the day after St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
All right. Well, good.
Yeah. So there's still time to get tickets, of course, and all of that information is in this month's issue. So we want to encourage everybody to visit the Riley Arts website and make sure that they have their tickets for March 18th.
Okay. We'll call it St. Patricia's Day. Make it a female version.
That's a great idea. And so the issue is finally out, and obviously you've seen it because you were able to read the article about Quebec, but there's also a really great article about Chester Weber. So he invited us to his home not too long ago so we could take some photographs. And he's always a pleasure to talk to and to photograph because he's just such a unique person. And there's some great photos of him in this month's issue. And with Live Oak having celebrated its anniversary and, of course, him once again winning, it was just really perfect timing for that article. And did you get to see his pictures in there with all of his medals around his neck?
I did. Yes, it was a really good. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was the first time getting to know him. I didn't know who he was, to be honest with you.
Yeah, his story is very unique, and we're very fortunate to have that event. Which I don't know if you got an opportunity that week to go out at all, but I got the opportunity to go out there and experience the carrot racing and the jumpers, and it was just. The weather couldn't have been better. It was just a great event. And, of course, exciting that he was able to defend his title, and win. So that article was in there. And, I mean, the pictures are just gorgeous. I mean, it really is. I want to say something out of a magazine. Obviously, it is.
It is now.
Yeah. So, people, they hear Chester's name, and I don't think they really understand all of his accomplishments. And, just in 4 pages, you're not going to be able to spell out the complete list of his accomplishments, but they're certainly mentioned there. So he is something to be proud of.
Yeah. How long has he lived here?
Oh, gosh. I'm not exactly sure how long he has lived here. I know his family owned the farm, so his whole life? Okay, his whole life. That answers that.
His whole life.
Yeah.
You're not driving, are you? You're not driving, are you?
No, I'm not driving.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, no.
Okay. All right. Just thought I'd ask. Be careful.
No, that's
right.
definitely too dangerous.
All right. Well, doing the radio show from the road is a first for you. I don't think you've done this before. We've had a lot of hosts who've done this, though, and you're experiencing it for the first time. You're not going to like this too much, though.
Why?
Why? Because it's horrible. You have to be in the studio to make it really wonderful.
Well, it's definitely different. I definitely like being in the studio much more. I can't see you,
and nobody can see you. Nobody can see you.
I know I can't lift it up and show you beautiful pictures like I usually do.
Well, hold on. Take a break. We will take a break with you. And if you're stopping off at Stuckey's or something like that on the road to get some peanut brittle, we'll be okay with that. We'll take a little break.
Okay.
Kelli Hart on the phone, on the road, going to the Grand Prix in St. Petersburg, and she's going to tell us more about Ocala Magazine Radio on the other side of the break. This is WOCA Ocala.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For Friday, times of clouds and sunshine with a high of 78 at the coast, 84 inland. Partly cloudy Friday night, low 59 inland, 66 along the coast. For Saturday, morning clouds and a shower, then some sunshine, high 79 to 83. On Sunday, partly sunny with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm in the area during the afternoon hours, high 79 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. Let's get rid of those sun damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. It's time to get that new look started. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon, 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. And whether you're going on a job interview or out on a date, your hands do a lot of talking. Manicures are a must. Hello Gorgeous is a full-service salon, so let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
WWOCA,
Your source for the #1 sports weekends. Fox Sports, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We are The Source, WOCA.
All right, 18 minutes after 10 o'clock, Kelli Hart is on the phone, heading down to the Grand Prix in St. Petersburg. What time does the Grand Prix start, Kelli?
Well, I mean, it's already started this morning, so we've only missed a few things. But based on the schedule that we looked at earlier, there's just some practice stuff happening this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, you're asking a Grand Prix virgin questions that I just don't know the answer to.
A Grand Prix virgin. That's a. You should wear a T-shirt that says that.
I should have a T-shirt that says that. Maybe it'll have this out.
So we were looking at the article, and the vagina monologue part of the new magazine has the V prominent.
Yes.
So I have a joke for you, right?
Okay.
Ready? A Roman walks into a bar. He holds up 2 fingers and says, "I need 5 beers." Something like that. You get it? It's a V.
Yeah,
V is for 5. Okay.
Yes, I definitely get it. So there's a couple dates I want to mention that are really important. Both of these things are spelled out in this month's issue, but it's always important to mention again and reinforce because we get so many inquiries about the 40 under 40s that we do every single year.
Right.
And we have opened nominations for 40 under 40. The nominations are open now until April 15th. And every year we get the same question. How does this work? Do you have to pay for it? Are these people who advertise with the magazine? The answer is no. These are not paid for spots. It's not contingent upon advertising or how much money you spend with Ocala magazine.
Really? $1 million?
Yes, really.
Could I get it if I gave you $1 million?
$1 million. On air, I'm going to say absolutely not.
Okay.
Call me after the show. So how it works is you can only be at 40 under 41. So, of course, every year it gets a little bit more difficult to find 40 people who are movers and shakers because we've been doing this for so many years. That's why we open it up to the public for nominations because there's people in the community that we can often overlook because we're just a small little team of people. And what we're looking for are up-and-comers, business owners, people who are out volunteering their service, making a difference in our community. Really, that's the criterion. And, of course, they have to be under 40 years old. So,
40 years old. Oh, I thought you meant 40 pounds. I thought you meant
40 pounds?
Yeah.
No, this isn't California.
I thought it was just little skinny guys.
Yeah, no.
Children.
No. 40
Just
people under 40 people under 40 years of age that are doing things. So it's super simple. Everything is spelled out on page 37 in this month's issue, and all of this information is there. And all they have to do is send me an email and put their contact information, obviously the contact information of the person they're nominating, and then just a few sentences why they think this person should be nominated. So we want to know a little bit more about them. So it can really help us narrow down the 40 people that we want to recognize.
Have you ever been?
I was, yes, several years back I was, actually. It was before I worked for Ocala magazine, obviously.
Okay.
And it was an awesome experience. It's nice to know that somebody thought enough of me to nominate me, which was great. And that's really what it's about. It's a way to stop and recognize people. A lot of times we'll do spotlights and profiles on people, old Ocala, business owners, people who are truly invested, their roots run pretty deep. And so it's nice to just take 1 month out of our year and really focus on the younger generation, because that's our readership. I mean, it's really the future of Ocala, and we want to recognize them. So it's a good opportunity for those business owners and parents and bosses and old Ocala to give back by saying, here's a young, man or woman who's making moves in Ocala, and we want to recognize them.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun to open up those emails and read about people who maybe I don't know. I've met so many people just in the last few years at Ocala magazine doing 40 under 40, because of course I'm the one that initially contacts them and gets to set up photos and gets to write their profiles in the July issue. And I've met some really amazing people just simply because they were nominated, and it's a lot of fun. So think about that, and I encourage everybody to think about people in our community that are a big deal, that are on their way to being the next generation of successful Ocala, and people that are giving their time, and encourage them to nominate. So all of the information is there. They can send an email to me. The other date that is important to mention is April 21st, because it's our second annual Celebration of Nursing event, which we did last year, which was a huge success. And it's our way of saying thank you to nurses for all of their service. That was a fun event. This year will be fun. It's a circus theme this year, Larry. So we're going to have pretty interesting entertainment like we did last year. Last year it was Polynesian, and we had some shirtless men dancing around.
Nobody cares about them. Nobody cares.
The nurses would disagree.
Nah, yeah. So. Well, what do they know? What do they know? They're nurses. Let me. The cover story, finding an answer to cancer. I wanted to ask you something. There was a story, gosh, was it earlier this week or last week, that former President Jimmy Carter had been cured of brain cancer, which once upon a time we never would have heard anybody even using the word cure when it came to cancer, let alone brain cancer. So obviously we've come a long way. So what do we, and the other part of this is a lot of times we hear, okay, Jimmy Carter probably has access to the best medical help in the world. But it sounds like from the article, we've got it right here to the average everyday person. Yes.
People often underestimate the research and the technology that we have right in our own backyard. And genetic profiling is so important to being able to help. Obviously using the word cure, like you say, is hasty. We probably should not do that. But if you can look at your genetic profile and see the things that you're predisposed to and forecast what you might be susceptible to later in life, then you can do a lot to be proactive about your health now. And they even do it with beauty. There's genetic profiling that will tell you how you're going to age and what things that you're going to be predisposed to.
Yeah, I tried that thing on Facebook.
Aging.
Yeah, it showed me what I was going to look like. Have you ever? If I'm going to believe the Facebook thing, I'm going to look a little bit like Captain Kangaroo.
Yeah, I think we've all done the Facebook stuff where we look, this is what I would look like fat, this is what I would look like old, and this is what I would look like as a farm animal. Those are not accurate. I would not recommend that you base your medical, treatments on those types of things. But genetic profiling is really important. And, of course, the younger you are and the sooner you do it, the more proactive you can actually be when it comes to health. If you have no idea that you're predisposed to, let's say, heart disease, but you maybe just through the grapevine of talking to your family or, you think you're susceptible to melanoma cancer, you're obviously going to be really proactive when it comes to sunscreens and staying out of the sun. But if you have no idea that heart disease is lurking, then you may overlook it.
Right.
Really be something you're focusing on. So these doctors can take your genetic profile and tell you things about your body and your future health that can really help save your life. So you don't have to go overseas or to major cities to do this. We have it right here.
Yeah. Didn't you, Kelli, beat melanoma one time in your life?
Yes. Actually, yes. And I had a second scare of it, and luckily everything came back okay. But yes, I did. A couple years back, I had a real wake-up call because I'm a Florida girl, and
you were out in the sun
all the time. Oh my gosh, yeah. I would do things that would accelerate the sun that I got, and I, paid the price for that. So now, of course, I've accepted the fact that that's not for me, and I think in the long run, of course, my skin will be much happier and healthier. So, but yeah, we need to know the things that we're predisposed to. It can be very helpful in saving our lives. So, Florida Cancer Specialist, obviously, this article was so helpful in really opening eyes to things that are available to us. So there's no excuses now. Absolutely no excuses.
We have the copy, some of the copies of the magazine here. Where do we normally get Ocala magazine? In all the times we've spoken on the air, I don't think I've ever asked you this. How do we get Ocala magazine? Can we subscribe to it?
Yeah, you absolutely can subscribe to it. So you can be a digital subscriber where we can drop the digital issue right into your email every single month. We have a lot of out-of-town people that are from Ocala or have family here that subscribe because they still want to stay connected, even though they're not here. So every month we drop over 50,000 copies in subscribers' mailboxes. And I probably have a beep coming in. Sorry. But yeah, you can get them around town at the public library, doctor's offices, restaurants, retail venues. We have several locations. We're the official city magazine of the Riley Arts Center. So you will find our magazines there exclusively. And if you don't know and you know where Ocala Magazine is, you can always drop by and ask us for one. We'd be happy to make sure you get one.
All right. Did you stop at a Stuckey's in the break, by the way?
We did not stop at Stuckey's.
No. You didn't get some peanut brittle?
No. I don't even care for peanut brittle.
Well, be careful going down there. Who's your driver? I'm pretending you're in a limo. Who's your driver?
Nick Robinson is my driver. But it's not a limo.
Well, tell Nick. No. Pretend it's a limo. Let your fans think it's a limo.
I will.
That's it. It's a limo. Well, tell limo driver Nick to drive carefully. Enjoy the Grand Prix, and we'll see you next Friday, right?
Thanks. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. I'll take some pictures and throw them on Facebook, and we will talk next Friday. I'll be in the studio because I miss you.
All right, Kelli. We'll see you. Be careful. Have fun.
Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye.
We'll be right back.
Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Why don't you love me like I...
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For Friday, times of clouds and sun.